Welcome back, episode 8 of Lords of the Fallen, heading on forward from the mines, and this is where we ended last episode. So before we move forward, I actually wanted to check out something, because I do remember us going back in here and clearing this area. I don't remember us grabbing the umbral scourings. Oh, we did, okay. So we got the 5 umbral scourings out there. I was going over my notes before we got started, and I was like, I don't remember, getting those. Or at least if I did, I don't remember actually talking about them. So, we're now good on that. Now we're ready to move forward. Like I said, guys, I always like to double check. I always like to make sure, and in between episodes, I'll try to revisit certain things and certain notes just to make sure I don't miss anything. So, since yesterday, we have gotten back up to 22 strength. Alright. Looking at about 6 more levels before we can get into our weapon and, have something we could actually fully upgrade. You gotta remember, we already have larges. We've been saving them. So as soon as we get to the weapon I plan on using for the entire playthrough, we could actually upgrade it much more than this is upgraded and be doing much more damage. Fortunately, we're just missing the stats for it. So we're gonna go straight back right, bust the crates for 4 small beryllium fragments, then follow it around to the left. Siphon. They're actually sharing that parasite. Take him out. Alrighty, now we're just going to move on up and work our way on back. So pretty much we're looking for a route right now that's going to pull a lever to open that gate door that is behind us, or straight across when we came into this area. So that's what we're doing now, and we're just pretty much following this around. Eventually it's going to lead to a plank that falls down into some water, and then that's going to, of course, just lead us back on a path that, gets us over and up to the lever. And we'll be able to take that forward. So, think of this as like the first half of the line. Not even, but, roll through this. And once again, sometimes the barrels are there, sometimes they're not. Sometimes I'll call them out, sometimes I won't. If it wasn't there during notes, then I'm not going to call it out because I don't know about it, But sometimes I call them out for you guys and then they're not there too. So it's, I don't know, why that is. I really don't. I wish I could warn you of every trap, but for some reason it's there sometimes and it's not others, Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do to keep us prepared for that when it's always changing, right? Alright, so there's going to be some guys over here, but if you were to just exit umbral right here, enter umbral right here, you should blow up bustrels and kill everybody. How you love that? I love it. I love it when it works out, you know what I mean? There's like 3 or 4 dudes over here, 2 or 3. And then there's like a bunch of this red pustules. So when you enter umbral, it sends a shockwave, and then it, blows all them to hell. So it works out. Plus, we got to go to umbral anyways. Now we are going to exit umbral. No, we're not. Where's the item down here? Yeah, we can do a signal when we get down here. So what's going on is we have to drop down into this pit, and the drop's going to take most of your life. It's pretty much almost going to kill you. So then we're going to, probably enter umbral, or at least close to, and it makes sense to enter it now. If you're in umbral first, and then you were to enter that, they'd kill you. Now we can drop right here. And technically, yes, I am aware we could have just went up to, we could have pulled that, then exited, but you would still have to do the drop, so, it doesn't really matter. You can do it either way. Now, there's going to be 2 miners here. Where is he? Is he not in the forest? God, I don't ever see him. Where the fuck? I knew he was here. I just called it out, but then I couldn't see him. So do remember, if you do an umbral build, these guys do drop fungal encrusted pickaxes, which are really good promo builds. They do 150 poison, and then they're also going to be doing wither. So skilling with wither, and poison automatically procs wither, so you don't have to worry about getting that last hit. So there's your lever. There's a shortcut. We're not going to go down this way because we have an item on a ledge you couldn't reach when we came in. For those who've seen it and you're wondering how you get to it, well, this is how you get to it. It's going to drop here. Now we got all that. There's the gate we just popped. Wait, no. That's where we came in from. I'll be able to tell you in a second. No, that's where the stones are. Okay, so it's this way. What we're trying to do is get back to our vestige. Make sure we have all of our resources and stuff like that. Alright, now we're ready to come back here. It's okay. Alright, so that's going to be locked, and we're actually just ignore all that for now because we want to come up here and get a pretty cool shield, get some ammo, get some mana. So the shield's going to be over there. We're going to get it on our way out. You're going to need like 26 strength to use it, I do believe. I mean, we would be able to use it if you like it, just so you guys know. There's your mana and ammo. Then come on up here for basic bolts, which you do need. No. Thank you. Okay, so now you got them out the way. We're going to buff on up. And enter Umbral. We have a good friend to deal with. Yeah, we get caught because his dumbass. This dude shot me up a fucking wall. I'm not kidding. They really do this. They're highly irritating. I mean, we just had her beat, and then they come to interrupt our attack. Just love it. Come here. There you go. You want attention? We'll give it to you. We have no problem doing that. Now, we will be going back out the way we came, and we are going to run. Ooh. Usually don't miss that. But usually slow down before I get to the edge and actually line up the jump too. Run and jump. This is actually kind of hidden, I think. And there you go, your Fulverano shield. It's like a really nice medium shield. Kind of like a great medium shield, kind of like the one we're using, you know. We don't meet the stat requirements for it. Oh, we do. It's only 22 strength. It's pretty cool. Like an animal head on it. It's hard to tell what it is. If it's a wolf. I always thought it was a wolf. Yeah, but it's pretty badass actually. It's definitely a medium shield, but you know, attacks and shit are gonna bounce off of that. I think it's more for like strength, obviously. Alright, with that, we're good to press on forward. So now, we're holding for a lantern. I'm going to show this off. The path we're going to progress is still left, but I do want to show this off so people know that we're not missing anything. If you hold up your lantern here, you're going to see a wall with the item behind it over there. With a crack, and under here you're going to see some umbral stuff. If you lock onto it now. But there's like an umbral gate down there. But we're not going to drop there to get to it, because this way leads around the same thing. So, you know, once again, just like Pilgrim's Perch, there's like two paths, both, or, you know, one way leads to all of it. Pretty much both lead to the same stuff. And that's what we're doing right now. So, although we are back down in water again, this is not the same area you're in. This is actually poisonous. And it is going to kill us. But we're going to enter Umbral, and it's not going to be I'm trying to wait, as you see, to enter Umbral, so it's by the mushrooms, and we can take these guys out. There's actually quite a few, you guys know. Alright, so we're going to go back in here. It's pretty much right when you drop. Just turn around, and you'll see the little fork in the road. Go pull that. This could be a stigma. He fucking popped it. Alright, you get your stigma.
Damn those overseer bastards! Saw them this had happened. Oh, they'll pay.
And that's the gate we look through down here. So like I said, we're not missing anything. Depending on your luck, there's either a lot of shit right over here or it's just a little bit. So I'm going to, you know, because you're an umbral, so I am going to stay buffed. Shield of Whispers, very much a strength shield, but it's damn near impossible to use. I'll explain why when we get out of all this bullshit. Gargoyles, gremlins, whatever we're gonna, you know, decide to call them. Damn, buddy. I hate you. Yeah, that's how you get killed. We talked about that a long time ago too. Like, she'll wither you, and then they smack you once you're dead. Like I said, depending on your luck, you might be completely fucking surrounded, and it just doesn't seem to stop, right? It just does not fucking stop. Still alive. That's bullshit. It just went like right through her. What the fuck was that? Seriously. And then you fell out. And she's dead. So that's how you get your drop. And that's, you know, that's like as bad as it gets there too, guys. So if you get through that, like, you're good to go. You know what I mean? Like, throughout the game, like, yeah, that's as bad, you know. I'm not saying throughout the whole game it's never going to get worse. What I'm saying is if you can get to the point where you get surrounded like that and make it through it, that's, you know, definitely the worst parts of this game. It's going to be the most difficult parts of this game. So if you can get through those situations, the bosses and stuff aren't going to be your issue. Now this shield, I said it's damn near impossible to use. I want to explain myself. Shield of Whispers. 35 strength, obviously. Anybody can get to 35 strength, you know. We're going to get to 35 strength with doing 35 radiance. But, let's say you were doing a strength radiance build and you want to use this shield. There's no way you're going to have a full set of armor, a really nice weapon, use this shield, and have enough endurance to be fine. It is 40 fucking pounds. You know, just think about that. So the shield's 40 pounds, right? This armor we're using right now is pretty modest armor. It's mainly cloth, one piece of metal on it, and we're at 30 pounds. Leggings, 16 pounds. The helm we were rocking, which is one of the lighter ones, almost 10 pounds. Even the gauntlets, this is the ones I usually go with, 8 pounds. So I've been switching to these lately just because they're light. They don't look the best, but they're light, you know. But yeah, that's, you know, this isn't your catalyst either. Catalyst, they might not even weigh anything, do they? Wait, oh, 1 pound. But yeah, it's just, so, I don't know. I guess if you're doing a pure strength build, nothing else. Yeah, pure strength is a good ass choice. In fact, it's going to put on show people. It's badass, you know, it's not bad at all. Shield of Whispers, Umbral Shield. But you're not doing this with the Umbral build. There's no fucking way you are. There's no way. Because you'd have to have a bunch of Radiance, a bunch of Inferno, a bunch of Strength, and a bunch of Endurance. It's just, you know, it's not a thing, guys. New Game Plus, it could be a thing for you if you like, but, you know, that's New Game Plus, so I didn't want to show it. It's cool. It is, but, unless you're pure strength. And some people are pure strength. So for you guys, yeah, that's what I said, almost impossible to use. Because pure strength is fine. Anyways, as we move forward, I'm going to show you something that's really going to help us. We're going to put a seed here. We don't even need it. We don't. Not right now. And how this is going to work is we don't need the seed here right now. We're about to run straight up, get a shortcut, get a vestige, and we're good. But later on, we're going to go to a part of this that sucks pretty fucking bad, guys. It's a small tunnel, and it's like Demon Archer, Fire Knight, 2 or 3 Fire Dogs, turn a corner, Rogar, Moth Lady, another Fire Knight, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's a little maddening. So when we start working, and that's the back part of the mine's heading out to Revelation Depth, so when we start working towards the end, we want this here so we can knock down a shortcut, and if we struggle, we keep dying, we got this right here, and we can just go right on up to the end. You know, not that we're going to skip anything, but we won't have a huge runaround fighting that many elite enemies every single time, as it sucks. To be honest, to me, it's the most frustrating part of the game. Like, pretty much hands down for me. Yeah. It might not be, but if it isn't, it's really up there. Apparently a guy can't light a cigarette around here. Alright. So we got 5 points left. Yep, 5 more points. So we're going to take a little U-turn back to the left. Just a quick turnaround. We were talking about a item. When we went to the fork in the road, we went to the left. And there was a crack in the wall. Well, here it is. And then that's how you're going to get your pendant. So, Miner's Pendant adds some spell slots to your catalyst. It's going to take up a pendant, though. You know, you're going to have to take out your pendant just to use it. But it boosts your spell slots to 5. If you're doing a casting build, not a bad choice, right? Alright, now when you get here, what we want to do is just go over to the left, a little smack. This thing doesn't even wither your health much using this shield, I like it. Another good thing about colossal weapons is you're getting so much more health back when you're withered. And, you know, your health regain, you're getting a lot more back than flight attacks. I want to show that off. Come on. You can do it. I'll do one hit. Look at that. Look at that. That's a huge amount of health we got back. Okay, from here. Umbral. And there's quite a bit of stuff to do here, but so we don't have a run back. We want to pull this platform. Now we're not going to get on this platform. We're not going to use this platform. This platform is doing nothing but blocking our ladder up. And run for it quick. You're going to see items floating in Umbral. You're going to see a big head dude over there, potato head. You're going to see a lot of shit. We're ignoring all of it, and we're running forward. And there we go. And tonight's episode is going to have some really important stuff, especially towards the end. There's going to be a point where if you take one path, you're going to ruin side quests for yourself. So, heads up now. If you've been following along this far, please, stay with me to the end of this episode. So you don't fuck yourself. As you will. You're going to screw yourself up armor-wise, and quest lines, and maybe some more stuff too. I can't speak on it because I never did it, but I know from talking with other people that, yeah, you'll definitely screw yourself. So we're going to drop down, ring of bones. We could actually put that on ourselves. Damn, we were wearing the one for vitality the whole time. Let's go with strength and endurance, or weight limit and endurance. This is the ring of bones. It's going to increase the weight you can actually carry. So by that, we should be able to actually put on full armor or really close to full armor. Look at that. That's our build right there, guys. Complete, for the rest of the game. We'll probably switch up our shields later on, but, we could stick with it the whole game. It's a phenomenal shield, to be honest. I might just stick with it, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a complete set. And then when we do go to our other hammer, I think our hammer's like 2 pounds lighter. No, it is more heavy. No, because we have the rune. No, so what it is, there's a rune reducing our weapon weight. This doesn't have it yet. So once we put that in, it will be fine. And then, we'll have our full set on. We'll be able to actually use it. Then we go to the good hammer. During testing, I looked, and this one is better. It is better. The other one's still a decent choice, though. The one we're using now, Pulverizer, it's not a bad choice. But no, it's not as good as this other one. This other one's going to get much more damage. Not to mention it does smite. Then we'll be able to get some items that boost smite and boost elemental statuses with runes and with rings. And we can boost our holy damage. I mean, so once we get this build complete with the hammer I, recommended, it's going to be much better. Now, as always, we will have quite a bit to do in Umbral here. Not quite a bit, it's just there's some really good items we want to grab. We're actually about to get our first rune that's worth the damn. Not for damage, but it is really good. So it's going to give you mana every time you kill an enemy, or you can put it in your shield, and it'll give you steady mana regeneration. But before we get on into Umbral, we're obviously, just going to clean house on all these fucks. So he's got a parasite. Yeah, he's got a strong parasite. It's not that the enemies are stronger, and that's why you can't get them, because the parasites are strong. That's why you can't kill them. Because you'll notice some enemies have parasites, you just whack at them and it's fine, you get right through it, like we just did it a little while ago. But bigger skull right here, and we'll kick down our shortcut. We've already drained our water, that's what that lever did, so it's going to roll it down. We're a buff up, we're not going to heal, because we're going to Umbral, it's just wasted. There's our Mr. Potato Head. Oh, he got me. You never get me, fuck. Jake. In the best spot. And let's put it down. Alright. So now we're just kind of going looking around, make sure we have everything. I know there's nothing back over here, but we're going to look anyway. We got our drops, first we got another listed seed, and here you go. So here is your room. I think it's called Narcissist. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, so you slot that in. We should meet that shape already. Remember I said different rune tablets unlock different shapes of runes that are slotted into your weapon or shield. Depending on which rune we have, some don't always fit, But it's not like Inferno runes are gonna fit in Radiance weapons anyway, so gotta keep that in mind. So with that, we got the Ring of Bone, we got Narton, and we are good to go. So what we want to do is go back on and rest, just making sure we didn't miss any items, if we didn't. Alright, so we're gonna go back up and rest, and then, you know, start working our way through the worst fucking part of this place. Getting stressed enough, it can be a very miserable time. It really can. And sometimes it can go smooth too. So, to be honest, it's kind of a tough call to make. You know, just because it does go shitty doesn't mean it's always gonna go shitty. You know what I mean? Okay. 4 more points. I say every time we get to this area, take out the final boss, we're pretty close to our stat requirements.
Where the hell's it gone? Whoever took it, I swear! This vestige, it marks where Katrin fell. She was a lamp bearer like you. But far more than that, she was my love. I left a token here in her memory. A pendant I gave her a long time ago, and now it's gone! It's all I have left!
Alright guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that, my dog's just going like crazy, so I figured we had to get Byron's dialogue anyways and let that go off. Wanted to see what's going on. Old lady was here, need help. So, I do apologize. Either way, now it's time for the most pain in the ass part of this. We're going to buff on up. There could, not always, so it's another time where we could have a barrel flying at us. There's going to be a fire knight, there's going to be a fire dog, there's going to be a demon archer, then there's going to be another fire dog. So if we could pull one over at a time, so we got, yeah, these barrels won't ever hit you. I can probably stand right here and be just fine. I never understood the point of it. See if we can soul flay his ass, no. No, see, we're like I said, guys, it sucks. You know, it's just one guy. It's just one fucking guy. Problem is, you know, we're already in Umbral, and we have 3 more enemies just in this straight line to hit. Just try to pull the dog back. Alright, so now we just have a demon archer and 1 more dog. Once again, it's just in this straight line. Then we're good. Take a side issue. Yeah, and we're good. Stop. one. And I told you guys. I did warn you. It sucks. It's maddening. It truly is. It's not hard to rage here. And then sometimes it's just really smooth. You know, I mean, not the smoothest. We've already used probably half our heals, but just remember, if this guy starts blowing fire at you, just stand right in his fire and smack him. As soon as you smack him once, it's gonna make him stop anyway. So, you're gonna get your sovereign set. Oh yeah, you will notice this gate. We're gonna, you know, obviously be getting a shortcut for it, but I probably should at least point it out. Did I even grab my... I guess we did get our souls. Okay. I just figured those guys would be worth more, but... Now, you guys remember, we planted that seed over here. I said we can knock down a shortcut, make life much easier, so you don't have to go through that every time. Because if not, you know, if you went and put a seedling there, you'd have to go through that shit every time with those guys before you even got here. This ain't no easier over here. It's really not. Just gonna siphon him. He's technically in the next area, but he's gonna try to be a douchebag. So I really, every time I'm here that happens, something knocks us back, and I don't know what it is. Thought he was dead. Alright, there's a Rogar. Just dodge his bullshit. Still got us, it's fine. There you go. Okay, second of those souls. Just in case we die in this part, because there's a high probability. And regardless, you know what? There's no way we're making it to the very end of this video. So we might as well, instead of clearing this twice, let's go ahead and rest up and then just, you know, kill it on everybody once. I think that'd just be much better. Yeah, and that item over there, we're about to get it. There's a very specific way you have to get it. And it's up here, and you gotta be an Umbral to do so. So I am extremely comfortable with this prayer time, but you'll notice I miss it a lot too. I know it every time, but it's just different, you know. If you're not like positioned in a really good spot, like just straight up, if you're like to the side at all, even when you know what his time is and you know you should be laying that prayer, you will miss it. It's highly annoying, but it's just the way it is. Alright, so let's siphon up. Now we do have a moth lady, I'm sure you already see her. Let's get an enter Umbral. Knock her out of that shit. Now if you attack her while she's doing that storm, with any weapon that isn't colossal, it's not going to knock her out of that. This is something I just found on, you know, my own playthrough here, using colossal weapons. But that's why I suggested this, and I'm using it as a tactic. I'm like, okay, she starts doing that, knock her out of it, knock her out of it. That's only because it's for the weapon we suggested for the build, guys. Now, if you're going through with light weapons, and I'm like, oh yeah, knock her out of it, you're probably just going to get thrown around. You know what I mean? It's not going to break her stance enough to actually knock her out of that storm. So, this is why I suggest certain weapons. And also, why I'm telling people, hey, because I'm like, all right, they're probably using the recommended stuff. It doesn't matter if it's the sword, this hammer, the other hammer, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So this is where this guy is. This is where this guy was. You know, kind of spamming spells at us. So we're just gonna move forward. Drop. We're gonna have a dog and a Rogar. Oh, you fucking idiot. Alright, so far so good. We're gonna have to remind each other we got to look at these rings, so. This is not the time. We're in Umbral, we have a bunch of enemies, it's not the time. So as you go, follow around to the left, pull that, that's gonna be your gate, siphon. All of these guys are pretty much hooked up to that. Hey. And you're starting to notice, it's like, okay, Brendan, we need some upgrades. Yes, we do. We do need some upgrades, guys. We do. I mean, it's not bad, right? But the guys that used to kill in one hit, it's not happening anymore. And I know that. It's just we're only a few points short on strength to get to our main weapon, so I'm not wasting any of our larges on this when we're almost there. So anyways, if you were to go straight out that where we came from last time, sticking to the right, you're just going to go across this platform. Might be some crates in the way you hit the brake, but it's okay. And we're about to the end of this, guys. I know, you know. Luckily, we've only had one death throughout this whole place. I don't know how we've only had one death, but I told you guys it's going to be a really smooth playthrough for the most part. But either way, I know it sucks, you know. It sucks, and I get that. But I promise we're almost through it. Now, this is the part you really want to be careful. This is the easiest part to die. That gate opens. We have rested. That means the dogs, the demon archers, the fire knights, they're all right outside this door. And we have to get stuff over by the door. So we are going to use some mana stones. We're going to buff up. There they are. And we're gonna run away. There's too much going on, bro. That's my number one frustration with the game. It's like, at a certain point, you're just doing too much. You know, you're just fucking doing too much, guys. Seriously. There's no need for all this shit. I mean, we're getting to it. Like I said, we only had one death, and that was to a fire knight. It wasn't even from these areas. Not really. So, it's not like it's a get good situation. It's not. You know. It can't be because we're killing shit, right? Now, this is going to be a shortcut down to the Revelation Depths. It's not something you can use a key for. That's not what the Sun, the Sky, and Key door or key is for. It's a different door. It's actually about the message. We'll get to it. But we're just going to head on out, and we are going to try to either pull these guys over one by one, or we're going to try to run past them and plant a seedling. So if you're having trouble here, you need to go on out that door right to your right. You're going to see some stairs. You go up those stairs, and you'll be able to plant a seedling. And I should be doing this, but the dudes are just going to give me shit. And we've cleared everything else, so just one thing dead. Die. And it's like we're right here, you know, so. So with them out the way, we're gonna do exactly what I just told you guys to do. Come here, wizard witch. Like I said, go out, to the right, plant a seedling right here, thrust up. Get ready for a boss fight. It's hard to call it a boss fight. It actually is pretty challenging. It really can be hard. Beat the mini boss. He's just another guy that's going to turn into a regular basic ass enemy. But he's pretty hard. Now, this is the fork in the road. Going down here. If you don't, that's why I say it's so easily to miss this secret area, optional area, at least this secret ending. So pretty much, what happens is you go down here and clear this. There's a lot of numbers down here. You're going to see. You know, there's a secret boss fight out here with 3 Reapers. And then you get down to these tunnels over here, and then you navigate the tunnels right, and it will lead you through Revelation Depths, work your way all the way to the bottom. and you can do the precursor stuff for the upper ending. Well, if you take out this boss and move forward up this elevator to Upper Calroth, you're gonna fuck a lot of shit up. Winterberry's quest line, Byron's quest line. You know, we don't want to do that. So we're gonna take this boss out. We're gonna grab the items right here, and then we're going to the Revelation Depths instead. So this is a skin stealer. See him. See his weapon glow with fire. Watch the fuck out. That's a one shot damn near. You got lucky on that one. I don't think you really connected. You got broke this way. Alright, so we're probably gonna die this time. I really wanted to show his movesets, but it's pretty much the same shit. It's just like, you know, dodge, get out the way. I was trying to get. I'm kind of toying with him. I just die because of it, but yeah, he seems really hard. But he's not. We have 3 soul plate chargers. We can go and just keep soul plating him. He's going to be weak to smite, weak to holy, weak to radiant, obviously. But we parried him so many times. I'm like, shit, I'm probably about to break a stagger. But obviously he's, I mean, guys, he's got 4 arms, weapon in each arm. So it's. I don't know if it's impossible to parry every attack. I know I've never been able to do it. I'm pretty good at parries. Not the best. Pretty good though. But we could actually just dodge. Treat just like every other fight. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Very almost best. Oh, he's kicking up and up. Yeah, you guys, you see what's going on here. It's not even a hard fight, man. I'm literally just tripping. So, I usually use great swords, faster weapons. Even though I suggested the hammer, you still gotta, you know, if it's your first time going through this game, you'll be used to the hammer. But for me, it's my first time using it, and I still stand by it as the best weapon for beginners. Doesn't mean I'm used to using it. We're just gonna try to stay on this guy a little bit more this time, and probably heal in between his bullshit. Not get greedy, hit here, right? You see, usually just comes at you twice, sometimes once. Just be patient. Just hit it. And that helps us heal too. Dodge. But don't want to, you know, just don't want to get greedy on the guy. That's where you go wrong. Like I just did. And it's over. So that's a real try there. That's me completely locking in and staying focused and, you know, just working the fight instead of just like, well, the first time we wanted to show his moveset, obviously, but you know, that's like me locking in and being patient, not getting greedy. And that's, you know, what I've always stated about this game, guys. You don't want to do that. You do not want to get greedy. So we are not going to take this, and it is going to make us do a run back later, but it also makes sure we get all the content, all the side quests, all the weapons, all the boss remembrances, and everything else. It does not, you know, fuck anything up for us. So it's worth the run back instead of missing a bunch of content of the game, right? So from here, obviously, what I'm doing is try and get that strength up 2 points away. Before we close out, because we have made it up to Revelation Depth, we're only at 45 minutes. There is one more boss fight we could do, but I'm gonna pop everything I have here. Hopefully, it's enough for a level. It's gonna be short, but maybe not much. How short are we? So close, so close. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take my chances and do this boss fight. Really dumb idea. I wouldn't suggest doing this. So this boss fight has to be done in Umbral. It is, I told you guys early on, get familiar with the Reapers and their movesets. While it's easy enough to run past them all, we're going to need to fight them. So run and jump, run and jump. It doesn't feel comfortable, but you will be safe. Now, that is a pretty good Umbral weapon. I really like it a lot. New auto pole arm. Really good. Does the same thing that Rosamund's sword does. So you can get drop attack, won't do any damage, you know, none at all for whatever reason. So pretty much there's 3 of these guys all at once, guys. As soon as you get 1 to half health, the other's going to come out and play. Now, like I said, it's going to be 3 on 1, not back to back, all at the same time. The best thing to do is just focus, don't even look at their fucking health. Don't look at which one's about to die. He's eating my fucking health. Well, usually I don't fucking miss parries on him. Thank you. Now we're only gotta do 2 at a time. There's a platform over there, you can pull it. Maybe stand over there. But I don't know if that actually is going to protect you though today. And you can just play it safe and just try to, you know, get your parries off of these guys. But it's easier said than done. Because it's hard to tell which one's coming for you, you know what I mean? And that's all we're doing. Playing it safe, playing it slow, be very patient. With iframes to save us there. Iframes to save us there. Oh no, we're dead. Wait for him to pop up. Yeah, we're dead. It's not a hard fight, it's not an easy fight. You know what I mean? Like, hell, we almost did it right there. We have a lot of souls on the line right now, too. 5,000. It was dumb of me to do that, but I haven't died here much. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. Usually your souls are right outside, though, yeah. Right inside one or the other. He's gonna drumble again. We're gonna wait till the very last minute to buff up. And honestly, if we probably would have got 2, but wouldn't have wasted so many heals on the first part. You gotta get, motherfucker, you gotta get it lined up good on your parries. Obviously, if you can make it through, you know, the first guy and still have heals, we're only really fighting 2 at once. We fought 2 at once multiple times at this point, so it's not too bad. And if you can get down to 1 of them, you know you got the fight won. Because they're just not that hard one-on-one. I remember a time where I thought they were. I mean, I didn't think they were like so hard, but it's not like I rejoiced when I seen the guys, you know what I mean? And you're probably gonna die a lot just getting here. Like I said, doesn't really feel good. Just buff up last second. Now my buff will last longer too, because I'm not explaining the fight or how the drop attack works. My parry's in better shape here. Come on. Big damage. Alright. What are you doing? See, it just auto slots shit. I don't even need force. Why is on my fucking characters? Beyond me. Come on, high frames, high frames. And this is how we're playing it, guys. You only have 2 heals left. It doesn't help when they're both coming at you at the same time. And I just missed 2 criticals as well, so. Come on. Get it. Alright. Feeling pretty good. We're out of heals. But yeah, it's just it, guys. This is exactly how you do it. We're just taking our time. Being careful, being patient. And not taking any chances. So this is the 5 Emerald Scour Rings, Damascus, Left Hand Bringer, Stillness, and Good Run. None of this is guaranteed. Well, the Seed, the Souls, the Emerald Scour Rings, all that's guaranteed. But the sword, any armor you get, that stuff's not guaranteed. So now we're gonna go back, rest, spin our levels, and you know, next episode will be Revelation Depths. Now I'd like to start working the drainage tunnel. That's the key we got. We got a key after we kill that boss for the drainage tunnel, and we are able to go into these tunnels beneath us, right here, drain the water, and then we'll be able to, you know, work our way into Revelation Depths. But it probably takes a strong, I don't know, 10-15 minutes to go through that, which we just don't have, you know. Otherwise I would. That way we could fit it all, but we'll probably get up to the, you know, the main remembrance boss. So look at that, y'all. It's just beautiful. Because now you can go right here and put on Devotion's Might. We are gonna be fat rolling, unfortunately, until I upgrade this bad boy. But now we got on our complete full build. All we need is, you know, better weight placement and stuff like that. So I'll probably, well, let's go smack at least 2 upgrades in this. So we're gonna go ahead and warp over Skyrest. We did get past another area, but we didn't fight a remembrance boss. So I would like to check into Dunmar. I'm pretty sure it's after Dervla we get Lucid Beam.
You serve a higher purpose. To whatever point, for they are
Yeah, he
nothing
wants
but
us to take out Dervla first.
you serve a higher purpose.
That was our
to strive
expected.
in
It's just
darkness,
whenever I come to
in
Skyrest,
light.
I'm always checking everything. And I know this based off my notes, but it's just like I've never tried to do these things earlier, right? So, because of that. We played her cards right. She should be gone. Yep, so she's set up to invade us. So that's good. And we're all set up for the fight next. So it's all, lined up perfectly. So let's go ahead. Everything's exactly how we want it. Like I said, you can't get a Platinum 3 playthrough. So the first playthrough, instead of doing Kukujin's quest, which is going to keep us low level, buying all the spells, buying all the armors, we're going to suggest you guys do that New Game Plus. Because you got to do it 3 times anyways, right? So the first one, we want to get Kukujin's weapon. So we're just going to have her invade us. Now, we're going to start working up this guy. Now we need 1,000. I don't think we have enough to sell.
You again.
We're at like +2. We have a long way to bring this all the way up, but that's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start just slowly bringing it up, right? Anything I just don't really use or care for is being sold. It's our 550. We have any drops? Skin Stealer Hound don't need. Raw Mangler don't need. Stillness Robe don't need. Now we're +3. We need 1,500. So we're only 1 level behind every time. So from here on out, we're gonna leave our strength at 28. I wanted to go 30-30, but at least we have 30 radiance. We could use pretty much all the radiant spells we're gonna run into. So that's what's important. Now, as far as what we're doing next level wise, it's it's endurance and health until it's done. Then we get into our damage stats at the end of the game. So that's what we want to do. Probably endurance first, so we can just put on a full set of armor, put on our weapon, and not have to worry about it. And just since we have enough without this ring on, as you see, it's over a little bit. Which is typically about 27, 28. So as soon as we have that, we'll jump into health, get that all done. But for our next, soul levels as we go through and we get some souls, we will be throwing all of those into our weapon. We're going to try to get our weapon as high as we can get it, depending on the stones we have, and then, we'll leave it there. So, we did get Byron's dialogue. If you didn't, make sure you get it. If you go to Upper Calrath, he's going to end up killing Winterberry, locking you out of that quest. So, what's really important is that we go to Deep Root Depths, goddamn, wrong game. We go to Revelation Depths, talk to Winterberry, go talk to Byron about Winterberry so that quest can play out the way it's supposed to, and then we're going to go in the Revelation Depths, get a lot of upgrades, get a lot of really good weapons, get the final upgrade mat, get the best catalyst in the game, get a really good remembrance boss, and start doing the precursor steps to the secret umbral ending. Then we're going to go to Sunless Skyndor, knock out that little area, the cold area, Upper Calrath, then start of the end game, and then, just continue down the path. So either way, y'all stay tuned. We'll direct you the right way and when to do things at the right time to keep everybody on track. So don't worry about it, but we will see you back here shortly.